Okay, just a real quick one on radius walls. We were asked to follow the concrete, so the outside's a little off, but our inside radius is completely different because it is a slanted wall. So you get your radius points. This is actually 7 different radii. So we have different points. We got CL1 here, and then right here for the roof is that little point right there. So we got CL1 there, CL3 is here, and then we have CL1 interior, so we got a different line for the interior. CL5, that's our radius 5 right there. Radius 3 interior, radius 4 interior. But anyway, so we started right out there, went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 different radii to kind of make a weird oblong oval shape that also grows out there to the entry, which is between these 2 columns, and then the wall continues out to here to kind of create a place for the door to open to. But when using radius track like this, you're going to want to try to keep your opens, your closed, your flat side and your hooked side like so. You want to keep those kind of in the same direction. And then when you're doing top track, if it was the same, you'd want to put it inside of that track to fasten your screws like that to hold it in place temporarily. Because if you put it to the inside, well, now you have changed your radius to whatever minus whatever the thickness of your wall is. So here is 8 inch. It's an 8 inch wall, so this track is about 8 1/8, 3/16 really. So you've effectively shrunk your radius 8 3/16. Now, so normally you would put this inside of there, but in this case they gave us different points because the wall is slanted. We have, you can see, a different radius line, which can differ a fair amount depending on the points they gave us. We were asked to fudge the wall a little bit to meet the concrete here. So you can see we got a little more space right here. That one's not on the line yet. That one hasn't been shot down because that's the only way people can simply lift past at the given second. There's a big stack of material here. So there we go. So there is our there's our upper track and there's our lower track. And that's how the wall leaning goes, like that. So the wall will lean from here at the bottom to here at the top, up above, making a parapet. And what you do is you just swivel these for the floor track, give yourself a tack point, and then line this up, hammer those 2 tabs down, line this up, make sure this doesn't move, line these up, hammer the tabs down, line it up, hammer the tabs down, and just keep checking behind you as you go to make sure it's not slowly getting pulled over this way or that way. And maybe every couple of sections give yourself a nail to tack in on the floor. Once you've done all that, go ahead and make sure it's all still lined up, shoot it down. Now for your upper track, obviously you can't do it like that. So what you want to do is you would set it in, as I said, set it inside and get your screws and then pull it out. But in this case, since our radius is actually over here, see my pencil line there? So you would put your screws in along here, then very carefully lift it up and flip it over. Take your hammer, hammer your tabs down, and then put in screws from the other side, and then your top track is ready, and it won't shift shape once it's up there. It'll hold pretty sturdy. And last but not least, when you put what you're going to want to do, make some reference points, and then there you go, there's a crosshair dead center of the hole from this piece in order to start this piece, because we will interlock these two. So go over to here, dead stop, there's my crosshair right below it. So I'm going to move this out of the way, then start my next piece. And that'll make sure you're constant. And then I gave reference points are 5.5, so we can check it with the laser and make sure that the top, since this is 7 different radii, where it's at is going to change the shape of it. So we want to make sure that our top track is in exactly where we want it to be along our floor lines, since it'll change right in here somewhere. I have to still mark it back this way. I ran out of time on Friday. This is Monday. It'll be somewhere about right here that it changes. And then this one changed right here. So there's radius 4 and radius 5 point. So we marked that right there. And so that'll make sure that this top track isn't more over here or over here, causing a weird dip in the wall or a weird crease or a line where we don't want it to be. So these are all just little things to pay attention to when you're doing a radius wall, especially a compound radii canted wall. This is a lot of fun, let me tell you.